Hello everyone, I hope you're well. Let's talk about Tesla and SpaceX. Essentially, more than not, is just one stock in the future when they both dissolve into each other. So SpaceX, from what it sounds like, we are about to see this actually happen in the stock market. This will be a publicly traded stock here very soon. Now, if we see SpaceX react like every other IPO that comes to market here, it's going to get incredible volume, and more than not, this will break records as it already looks to be. It's doing so. It will come to market and completely evaluated at a crazy estimate price here, and it will continue to grow. The stock will run to crazy growth. I mean, this may be a $300, $400, $500, $600 stock here within the first days, weeks of it trading. But more than not, reality will set in. People will take profit, and we will see this probably consolidate down much lower than what it runs in the first 30 days of the market. Now, saying that, there's two ways to look at SpaceX. People going, well, I want to be a part of this no matter what. I'll pay for whatever price. If you're willing to stay in it, then what do you care? But I do think this is a moment too of where you look at something like Tesla. Tesla, more than not, to me, is still the best buy, bang for your buck, because so much is attached to Tesla right now that will explode this year. But with that too, more than not, when you're buying Tesla, you're already buying SpaceX. We already know that Elon is wanting SpaceX and Tesla and many of his companies under the same name, same roof, everything he can get under together. Now, with that, does that mean that SpaceX and Tesla merge into one company within a year, 2 years? More than likely, yes, that will happen here. Now, how that happens in the market, well, that's good for you, because either way, whatever stock you're holding, it will, you'll merge into the other stock and you'll get your shares plus some, more than not, if you've been a part of mergers. But with that, this is where actually Tesla might be the cheaper stock, here at first, because SpaceX will come to market here just being a feeding frenzy, just 100% a feeding frenzy. Now, right now, roughly, we're looking at SpaceX being a $2 trillion valuation. And, and this isn't me. I want you to understand, I think SpaceX fundamentally 100% it's going to work. It is going to do massive numbers into the future. It is going to be a great company. They are the only company that will be doing what they're doing. No one else is doing this. So with that, it is a place of where, of course, they're going to own the market of data centers in space and everything else that comes along with that. So of course, it's a no-brainer. Now, will this be a company that just comes out of the gate swinging? No, of course, there's going to be things that they're going to build upon on. And SpaceX has been in business. They've been doing business. But now being a publicly traded company, they, as, the dust settles, investors will look at it a little more harshly as time goes on here. So by the first 2 weeks of June, we may actually be able to buy SpaceX on market. This may actually be happening here. Now, this is a place of where this will be very, very high volume and people will get caught in high trades, but more than anything, this will be something that we've never really seen in the market. There is no other company lately that has come to market that has been already a very known, well-popular company and attached to some of the biggest companies in the world, like Tesla, that it's a part of the Mag 7. So with that, I do think that this is a place of where SpaceX obviously will do incredible numbers, but Tesla, more than not, getting where your money's a little more safe and long term, it will be okay in that bank of Tesla. It might be the better place to buy here, but obviously, if SpaceX falls to a place of we see it come to market at $300, $400, and then, maybe by August, September this year, it kind of starts to sell down. The hype is gone. People move on to new IPOs, OpenAI, Anthropic, things of that nature. SpaceX might cool down a lot more like IPOs do, new companies do, that come to the market here. So really pay attention to what's going to happen here. I think growth is going to be great. I think the company is going to work. Obviously, absolutely. How can it not? What's attached to it? Take care of yourself, everyone.